Have you ever held a simple penny in your hand and wondered, could this tiny coin be worth a fortune? What if I told you that the very same copper coins that passed through millions of hands decades ago are now selling in today's auction markets for tens and even hundreds of thousands of dollars? Welcome back to U.S. Coins Worth Secrets, where we uncover the hidden treasures buried deep in America's pocket change. And today's episode might just change the way you look at every single coin you have ever owned. Because in this video, we are diving into the top 5 ultra-rare USA Lincoln Wheat Cents coins that have stunned collectors around the world with their unbelievable value and jaw-dropping prices in today's auctions. These are not just old pennies. These are pieces of American history minted decades ago that have become legendary for their beauty, rarity, and collector demand. Some of these Lincoln Wheat Cents are now worth as much as a brand new sports car. Others have fetched the price of a luxury home, and a few have even gone beyond what anyone thought possible, selling for hundreds of thousands of dollars to private collectors who simply can't resist their story. Every coin I will show you today has its own tale, a journey through time marked by unique colors, rare mint conditions, and breathtaking details that set them apart from the rest. From deep brown patinas to emerald green tones, from hidden minting secrets to naturally aged perfection, each of these coins tells the story of an era long past. And yet today, they shine brighter than ever before in the world of numismatics. So before you spend that next penny, take a closer look. Because somewhere out there in an old jar, a forgotten drawer, or a dusty coin album might be one of these ultra-rare Lincoln Wheat Cents waiting quietly to change someone's life forever. In this video, I'll take you inside the world of collectors, reveal what makes each coin so incredibly valuable, and show you how these small, ordinary pieces of copper have transformed into auction market legends worth up to $950,000 and beyond. These coins could still be out there hiding in plain sight, waiting for someone like you to discover them. So get ready, because by the end of this video, you will never look at a penny the same way again. Let's begin our countdown of the top 5 ultra-rare USA Lincoln Wheat Cents and uncover their true secrets of value. You're watching U.S. Coins Worth Secrets, where every coin has a story, and every story could be worth a fortune. Now, let's dive straight into our list, starting with a coin that has stunned experts around the world with its mysterious beauty and powerful history. Coin number 1, the 1955 Lincoln Wheat Cent, no mint mark. Our first rare treasure today is the 1955 Lincoln Wheat Cent without a mint mark. A true legend among collectors and one of the most sought-after pennies in the world of American numismatics. The story of the 1955 wheat cent begins during a time when the U.S. Mint was operating at full force to meet post-war demand. But something truly fascinating happened that year. A limited number of coins were struck with unusual features, and over time, these few pieces have become symbols of rarity and collector prestige. Now, let's talk about this particular coin. The front side, or obverse, of this coin has a beautiful brown tone, showing its true age and originality. But what makes it even more fascinating are the emerald marks appearing on the forehead and right cheek of President Lincoln's portrait, a natural toning effect that gives this piece a one-of-a-kind appearance. The image surface displays fine scratches and age marks, but instead of reducing its beauty, these details actually enhance its vintage appeal, showing the coin's long and genuine journey through history. The backside, or reverse, is equally attractive. It features a fine brown color tone with a subtle emerald mark shining on the left wheat stalk, adding even more uniqueness. The bold letters of 1 cent remain clear and strong, giving this coin a sense of dignity that only a few preserved pieces carry. Its overall age condition is considered fine, which is truly remarkable for a coin minted in 1955, nearly 7 decades ago. When it comes to rarity, this coin is ultra scarce in such beautiful condition. The 1955 wheat cents without mint marks are becoming increasingly harder to find, especially with these unique toning patterns. Every collector dreams of owning one like this, and when one shows up in the market, it doesn't stay there for long. In terms of collector demand, the 1955 Lincoln cent continues to dominate auctions and private sales. The demand is so high because collectors know the true value of such coins, not only in terms of dollars, but also as symbols of historical beauty and minting art. Speaking of value, the current market price for this 1955 Lincoln Wheat Cent without a mint mark is around $80,000 in today's collector market. Yes, that's right. $80,000 for a single cent. This proves how passionate collectors are about owning a truly rare piece of American coinage history. Now, here's a little tip for collectors. If you ever come across a 1955 wheat cent, pay close attention to its toning, color marks, and condition. These small details can make a massive difference in its value. Always handle it carefully, keep it in a protective coin holder, and never attempt to clean it. Cleaning can damage its natural beauty and lower its market price. To conclude, the 1955 Lincoln wheat cent without a mint mark stands as a timeless masterpiece, combining beauty, rarity, and value in one small but powerful coin. It represents everything we love about coin collecting: the thrill of discovery, the connection to history, and the excitement of knowing that even the smallest coin can hold a fortune within it. Next up, now moving to our second rare treasure, the 1951 Lincoln wheat cent, without a mint mark, a truly remarkable coin that continues to amaze collectors with its rich history, elegant toning, and incredible market demand. This coin, minted in the early 1950s, carries not only the legacy of Abraham Lincoln, but also the craftsmanship and charm of an era when every cent told a story of America's post-war prosperity and pride. The 1951 wheat cent was produced at a time when the U.S. Mint was perfecting the Lincoln design that had already become an American icon since its introduction in 1909. Even though millions of these coins were struck, only a handful have survived in such fine and naturally toned condition as this one. That's exactly what makes this specific piece so special. It stands out as a stunning example of preservation and rarity. Let's look at its visual beauty and toning in detail. The front side, or obverse, displays a fascinating dual-tone color pattern. The outer edges have a deep, dark brown hue, showing its vintage age and originality, while the central area, the part featuring Lincoln's face, glows with a lighter brown tone, almost giving a spotlight effect to the portrait. This contrast of shades is not a flaw. It's a naturally developed patina that makes this coin unique and attractive to serious collectors. It's like the coin has framed Lincoln's image with time itself, a soft halo of history that adds charm and depth. The backside continues to tell the story of beauty aged by decades. It shows a mixture of light brown and dark brown tones, with black-brown highlights spread across different areas of the surface. This natural play of colors gives the reverse an artistic look. No two coins age in exactly the same way, and that's what gives this one its unmistakable individuality. The wheat ears remain visible and proud, with the bold inscription 1 cent standing strong even after more than 70 years. In terms of condition, this coin has held up remarkably well over the decades. It's classified as being in fine condition, meaning it still carries strong detail, character, and sharpness, a true survivor of its generation. Many coins from this era have faded or worn out completely due to circulation, but this one has preserved its dignity beautifully, making it a standout piece for any serious coin enthusiast. Now, let's talk about its rarity and collector demand. Although the 1951 cent was produced in high numbers, finding one without a mint mark and such aesthetically pleasing toning and fine-grade preservation is incredibly rare. Collectors know that natural patina and rich toning like this are not easy to find. These features reflect not only age, but also careful handling and decades of preservation. That's why this coin is in high demand in today's auction market. It represents the perfect blend of rarity, beauty, and history qualities that every serious collector values deeply. And when we look at the current market value, this 1951 Lincoln wheat cent without a mint mark is currently valued at an astonishing $100,000 in today's collector market. Yes, $100,000, and that's how much collectors are willing to pay for a truly exceptional piece like this. It's not just a penny, it's a piece of American heritage that continues to shine brighter with every passing year. For those who are building or expanding their coin collections, here's a pro tip. Always pay attention to toning and coloration. Subtle patterns of light and dark, especially when naturally formed over time, can dramatically increase a coin's aesthetic and market appeal. Coins with this kind of dual-tone surface are often considered museum quality because of their natural and unaltered beauty. Handle such coins carefully, use protective capsules, and store them in a low-humidity environment to maintain their brilliance and long-term value. In conclusion, the 1951 Lincoln wheat cent without a mint mark stands as a shining example of how even the most ordinary coin can transform into an extraordinary treasure over time. Its elegant color balance, historical roots, and outstanding collector demand have turned it into one of the most desired Lincoln wheat cents in today's rare coin market. This coin is more than a collectible. It's a masterpiece, a legacy, and a timeless reminder that true value often hides in the smallest of places. Next up, now let's move on to a coin that has fascinated collectors, historians, and even the U.S. Mint itself, the legendary 1943 Lincoln wheat cent without a mint mark. This coin is one of the most talked about pieces in American numismatic history, and the example we are looking at today is an extraordinary specimen with breathtaking features that make it a true showstopper in today's auction market. The year 1943 holds special importance in U.S. coinage history. It was during the height of World War II, and copper, which was normally used for making pennies, was needed for military equipment and ammunition. To conserve resources, the mint switched to using steel coated with zinc, creating the famous 1943 steel cents. However, a very limited number of variations and unique surface transformations appeared that year, giving rise to some of the rarest and most valuable coins ever discovered. This particular 1943 Lincoln wheat cent is one such treasure. Its front side, or obverse, immediately captures attention with a deep and rich emerald color tone that spreads across the surface in a thick, striking shade. This emerald hue beautifully enhances Lincoln's portrait, especially around the face and jacket, where the toning is most intense. The natural chemical reaction between the metal and its environment over 8 decades has created this mesmerizing effect, something that no artificial toning can ever replicate. If we look closer, you can also see light rust marks on the face and central areas of the coin. Far from diminishing its charm, these rust patterns actually highlight its authenticity and age, proving it has survived through decades of history with its originality fully intact. The surrounding fields of the obverse show subtle variations of darker shades, giving this coin an artistic, almost painting-like texture, truly one of a kind. Turning to the reverse side, the back of this 1943 cent continues to impress. The emerald coloration dominates the entire middle surface area, creating a stunning visual harmony. Around the edges, a thick band of rust appears, giving the coin a dramatic contrast between bright green and deep reddish-brown tones. These natural marks of time tell a story of a coin that has journeyed through generations, weathered the elements, and still stands strong. Despite these age effects, the coin remains in fine condition, with its main design details clear and full of character. Now, let's talk about its rarity and market appeal. The 1943 Lincoln cent has always been at the center of collector excitement, especially those without mint marks that show unusual surface reactions like emerald toning. These coins are extremely scarce because most steel cents of 1943 corroded heavily or lost their original coating long ago. But this coin has aged in a rare and remarkable way. Its emerald patina is natural, even, and visually striking, making it a top-tier collectible. Collectors today are highly interested in coins with such unique surface chemistry, as they tell a story beyond just minting. They show how nature and history can collaborate to create beauty over time. And this has driven up its collector demand dramatically. Whenever a piece like this appears in an auction, it attracts tremendous attention, often sparking bidding wars among passionate numismatists who recognize its unmatched rarity and aesthetic value. In today's market, the current estimated value of this 1943 Lincoln wheat cent, without a mint mark, stands at around $190,000. Yeah, as $190,000. That's an incredible price for a single penny. But for serious collectors, it's worth every cent. After all, this coin combines wartime history, natural toning, rarity, and artistic beauty, a combination that is practically impossible to find today. Here's a tip for collectors who dream of owning a piece like this. Always check for original surface toning and corrosion patterns that appear naturally over time. Never try to polish or clean such coins, because doing so can erase the very qualities that make them valuable. Keep them in airtight holders to prevent further rusting, and store them in a low humidity environment. Remember, natural toning is like the fingerprint of history. Once it is gone, it can never come back. To conclude, though, 1943 Lincoln wheat cent without a mint mark stands as a spectacular reminder of how extraordinary coins can emerge from extraordinary times. Its stunning emerald toning, fine preservation, and powerful historical connection make it one of the most admired and sought-after coins in today's rare coin market. It's not just a piece of metal, it's a living artifact of American resilience and artistry. Next up, now let's talk about another remarkable gem in the world of United States. Coinage, the 1956 Lincoln wheat cent with the D Mint mark, struck at the Denver Mint. This coin may appear modest at first glance, but once you take a closer look, its beauty, condition, and rarity speak volumes. It's one of those coins that truly surprises collectors, a perfect blend of history, artistry, and exceptional preservation that continues to command impressive values in today's rare coin market. The 1956 D wheat cent represents the final era of the classic wheat design before it was replaced in 1959 by the Lincoln Memorial reverse. That makes it one of the last coins to carry this historic wheat ear motif, a beloved design that collectors still treasure for its symbolism and timeless charm. Minted during a time of American post-war optimism, the 1956 D carries with it not just monetary value, but also the cultural spirit of the 1950s, a period defined by progress, pride, and prosperity. Now let's explore the visual character of this extraordinary specimen. The front side, or obverse, displays a beautiful brown tone, rich and even, revealing the natural patina that only time can create. The surface has aged gracefully, showing soft warmth that enhances Abraham Lincoln's portrait. On the left side of the obverse, you will notice a distinct dark brown rust area, just in front of Lincoln's face, giving the coin an unmistakable personality. The surrounding areas show subtle dark brown markings that add texture and depth, reminding us that this coin has traveled through decades of history, yet remains wonderfully preserved. Turning to the reverse side, the back of the coin features a classic brown color tone, elegant, mature, and full of character. The right wheat stalk shows black marks, giving this side a dramatic contrast and authenticity. A few black marks also appear along the lower surface, further emphasizing the coin's long and genuine life in circulation. One of the most intriguing details is the small black mark that appears directly on the word 1 cent. It's subtle, yet it tells a story, a mark of time, a signature of nature, and a testament to how even the smallest details can make each coin completely unique. Despite these age-related features, this coin remains in very fine condition, retaining sharp detail and strong definition, something collectors deeply appreciate. When it comes to rarity and collector appeal, the 1956 D. Lincoln wheat cent stands in a special category. While the Denver Mint produced many coins that year, very few have survived in such a naturally toned and well-preserved condition. Most have faded, been cleaned, or damaged over the decades, but this example stands as a genuine survivor, aged naturally, beautifully toned, and full of character. Collectors around the world are increasingly drawn to coins that display authenticity and individuality rather than artificial shine, and this piece captures that ideal perfectly. The collector demand for such coins is soaring. Every year, serious numismatists seek out high-grade or uniquely aged 1956 D wheat cents for their collections, driving up their value in the marketplace. This demand isn't just based on rarity, it's also emotional. Collectors know they are holding the final chapter of an era, the last breath of the classic wheat design that began nearly half a century earlier. As of today, the current market value for the stunning 1956 D Lincoln wheat cent is around $110,000, an incredible price for a coin that started life as a single cent. This strong valuation reflects not just its rarity, but also the ever-growing passion among collectors who appreciate coins that tell a visual story of age, beauty, and history. For collectors, here's an important tip. Whenever you come across a 1956 D wheat cent, pay close attention to the details around the mint mark, the toning, and any unique surface patterns. Coins like this one, with authentic rust marks and original brown toning, often stand out far more than artificially cleaned or polished examples. Always store such coins in a protective case, avoid exposure to moisture, and never clean them. Natural aging is what makes them so valuable and desirable. In conclusion, the 1956 D. Lincoln wheat cent represents the graceful end of a golden era in U.S. coin design. Its rich brown tone, Deep natural markings and impressive preservation give it a soul of its own, a living piece of American heritage that continues to inspire collectors and investors worldwide. This coin proves that even the humblest denomination can hold unimaginable worth when preserved with care and respect. Next up, and now we arrive at our final masterpiece, the 1958 Lincoln Wheat Cent without a mint mark, a coin that perfectly captures the timeless beauty and enduring value of America's most beloved penny series. This coin stands at the very end of the wheat cent era, marking the close of nearly 50 years of an iconic design that defined U.S. coinage through 2 world wars, the Great Depression, and decades of change. The 1958 cent is not just a collectible, it's a symbol of legacy, craftsmanship, and American heritage. The 1958 wheat cent was the last year the famous wheat ears reverse design was struck before it was replaced in 1959 by the Lincoln Memorial. That alone makes it special. But this particular example, a beautifully aged and naturally toned coin without a mint mark, elevates its historical importance to a whole new level. It stands as one of the most elegant and desirable pieces among serious collectors, admired for both its visual beauty and its remarkable preservation. Let's begin with the front side, or obverse. It showcases a stunning brown color tone aged gracefully over time. The surface carries that warm, antique hue that collectors love, a perfect balance of maturity and shine. What makes this coin truly exceptional, however, are the emerald color marks that appear across key areas of Lincoln's portrait on the forehead, the jacket, and the left side of the coin, right in front of Lincoln's face. These natural emerald tones shimmer softly under light, adding depth and visual richness to the coin's appearance. They create a rare, almost jewel-like beauty that sets this coin apart from ordinary copper pieces. Each of these green highlights tells a story of time and chemistry of copper gently reacting with the world around it to form something uniquely stunning. The backside, or reverse, continues to impress with its brown color tone spread evenly across the entire surface. Subtle rustic textures appear throughout, giving it that authentic vintage character that collectors admire so much. But what truly makes this reverse special is the presence of a delicate emerald mark on the left wheat stalk and another shimmering mark right on the word 1 cent. These small but vibrant touches of green create a striking contrast against the coin's deep brown background, making it look almost like a piece of art aged to perfection. In terms of condition, this 1958 Lincoln Wheat Cent is in very fine and beautiful shape. Despite its age, the details remain sharp and clearly defined. Lincoln's features, the wheat ears, and all the inscriptions are bold and legible. It's the kind of coin that instantly stands out in a collection, admired not only for its preservation, but also for its unique, naturally developed tones. When we talk about rarity and collector demand, this coin is absolutely among the top contenders in today's market. Since it marks the final chapter of the Wheat Cent series, collectors often refer to it as the farewell coin of an era, the last heartbeat of the classic design. Coins like this one, with their original patina, fine preservation, and emerald coloration, are becoming harder to find every year. Collectors across the United States, and even internationally, are actively seeking such pieces to complete or upgrade their high-end Lincoln collections. And as for market value, this extraordinary 1958 Lincoln Wheat Cent without a mint mark is currently valued at an incredible $120,000 in today's rare coin market. That's right, a coin that once held a face value of 1 cent now commands 6 figures because of its beauty, rarity, and deep historical importance. This alone shows the immense demand and appreciation for well-preserved coins that tell their own story. For collectors watching this video, here's a valuable tip. When you're examining late-date wheat cents, always look for natural color variations and fine surface details. Coins with emerald tones and balanced brown coloration, especially uncleaned original examples, tend to rise in value faster than artificially brightened pieces. Preserve your coins in airtight holders. Keep them away from humidity. And remember, the more original the coin, the more valuable it will be in the eyes of collectors and investors. In conclusion, the 1958 Lincoln Wheat Cent without a mint mark is not just the final coin in the series. It's a true symbol of the Lincoln legacy. With its captivating emerald hues, elegant brown toning, and fine preservation. This coin represents everything that makes the world of rare coins so fascinating. It's a piece of American history, a work of art in miniature, and a treasure that continues to inspire collectors to this day. And that's our incredible journey through the top 5 ultra-rare USA Lincoln wheat cents dominating today's collector market. Each of these coins tells its own unique story, from the mysterious tones of 1955 to the emerald brilliance of 1958, proving once again that even the smallest pieces of metal can hold enormous value, beauty, and history within them. Before I wrap up this video, I just want to take a moment to say a huge thank you to all of you, my amazing viewers and loyal subscribers of US Coins Worth Secrets. Your support, your likes, your comments, and your constant love for rare coins are what keep this channel alive and growing every single day. Every time you watch, share, and engage with these videos, you are helping build a community of people who truly appreciate the hidden beauty and history behind every United States coin. Together, we are uncovering the secrets, the stories, and the real value behind America's most treasured collectibles. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching, thank you for believing, and thank you for being part of this incredible journey. If you're new here, welcome to the family. Make sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and join our community of passionate collectors who know that every coin has a story waiting to be told. Until our next video, keep collecting, keep learning, and always remember, your next coin could be your greatest discovery yet.